Okay, in this video, we'll be looking at another variation of the conditional statement if. So let's take a scenario where we talked about the student grade, student score to grade conversion. So before we just said pass fail, what if we were to give them actually like a letter grade? So a letter grade would be A if the score is between 90 and 100. It's a B if the score is between 80 and 89. It will be a C if score is between 70 and 79. And D if the score is between 60 and 69. F otherwise. If all of the other ones fail, then it will be F. So we just have to go and continue this logic. We have done this before, but we just did the pass fail based on the 70%. So again, the first step is to declare a variable to hold the score, int score. Then we have to declare a variable that will hold the text value. Then we'll be reading the score using the console.read line. So this will be a text value. Sorry. This is a string. Score as text will be a string variable. First we read that. Next is score will be equal to int 32.parse of score as text. So the next part is now we got the input. Input has been read. We have the score in hand now. It is stored inside this variable called score. The next step is to evaluate. So if condition. So if something. So this was the pattern I taught you, right? And then I said else. So this would be perfect if we just had a condition that branched into if or else. Now we have all these variations, right? So let's write the first condition. So this is where we have to do, instead of else, we'll say else if. The final statement will be called else. If, else if, else. Okay, you can have multiple else if depending on our condition. So let us see this. This will be the if condition. This will be the else condition. So we have 1, 2, 3 else if conditions. So we have to add 3 else if conditions. Else if. So that's 2. And here's the third one. So the reason why I write out like this is so we don't miss any closing parenthesis and all that. Now we can come to the condition. So my condition is going to be if score is less than or equal to 90 and score greater than, less than or equal to 100 and score greater than or equal to 90. Okay, so this is called as a logical combination. When you say and, so this is like this condition should be true and this condition should be true. When you have two such conditions, you could have, these are called logical operators. So you could have the and, which is like double ampersand, or that will be the pipeline, and then not, which will be the exclamation. So those are the three logical operators we can use. So logically it will say if the score is less than or equal to 100 and score is greater than or equal to 90. So is that right? Between 90 and 100. Yeah, so we will use that as a condition. So in order to say and, if this and this, we use the double ampersand. Okay, so what does this mean? Console dot write line. I'm going to say you scored an A. This would be a B. This would be a C. This would be a D. Of course, this is not an E, it's a F. Well, let's adjust the A, C, A, B. Okay, so now we just have to add the expression. So the next one will be between 80 and 89. Score less than or equal to 89 and score greater than or equal to 80. Score less than or equal to 79 and score greater than or equal to 70. Score less than or equal to 69 and score greater than or equal to 60. Oops. My cursor went somewhere. So 60. So that is how our if else looks. So this is when there are like so many different options to do. Then we have to go through and we can do like this kind of multiple conditions. So the one thing you have to be careful about is that you just don't have like an orphan if or an orphan else somewhere. So just make sure like how I did it. Write the if, the else if, and then the else. Make sure all the parentheses are closed, and then you'll be good to go. So console dot read key. Okay. So let's run this program. So you have to test all the conditions. Okay. So it's waiting for my score. So I have a 98. It says I scored an A. Okay, I want to give a prompt here. So let's do a prompt here. Console dot write line. Enter score. That way it's easier. Always make sure you test for every single condition. So in this video, I won't be doing all of them, but let's just do like a B and then we'll do a fail, 3 conditions. So that would be 86 will be a B. There you go. Then one more condition, let's test the fail condition. $56 would be a fail. Okay, so my code went through the if, else if, and also the else conditions. So in this video, you've learned about the if, else, if, else. You've also looked at the logical operator and. Hope you found this video useful. Thank you.